Welcome to the deep dive. So, this week ending May 1st, 2025. Wow, AI developments just kept coming.
Didn't they just? A real mix.
Yeah, we saw Meta making a big push on AI security. Then there's this Microsoft warning about AI scams getting, well, pretty serious, billions involved.
And more from Microsoft on AI in the workplace, Copilot getting smarter.
Right, and also how everyone seems to be racing to use AI for writing code now. Meta, Google, Microsoft.
It's a lot to unpack. Our mission today, as always, is to just pull out the most important bits for you.
Okay, let's dive in. Meta and AI security first. What's the core idea there?
Well, the big news came out of LlamaCon. They announced a whole new security toolkit specifically for their open source Llama models.
Ah, okay. Focusing on the open source angle.
Exactly. Key parts are LlamaGuard 4. Think of it like a safety filter, but now it's multimodal, handles text and images.
Oh, images too. That's significant.
It is, yeah. Reflects how AI is evolving. Then there's Llama Firewall. That's more of an open framework, kind of a toolkit for developers
The framework for what exactly?
to help them build in checks against things like prompt ingestion attacks or making sure plugins aren't doing risky things, even checking for insecure code suggestions.
Got it. So, giving developers tools to make their open source AI apps safer.
Precisely. They also updated their prompt guard models, making them faster and better at detection. And they launched this Llama Defenders program.
Llama Defenders, what's that involve?
They're partnering with companies like Zendesk, Bell Canada. AT&T is even looking into using AI to spot AI-generated audio scams.
Yeah.
So real-world applications.
It feels like Meta is, actively pushing back against the idea that open source is inherently less safe, giving people the tools.
That seems to be the strategy. But adoption is key. Developers actually need to use these tools effectively. It's still an arms race against new threats.
Okay, shifting gears. Microsoft's warning about AI scams sounds, frankly, quite alarming.
It is. Their latest Cyber Signals report from mid-April really highlights how AI is amplifying fraud.
Amplifying how?
They thwarted $4 billion in fraud between April 24 and 25. $4 billion. And they're blocking like 1.6 million bot sign-up attempts every hour.
That's staggering.
And the core issue, AI makes it easier and cheaper for criminals. You don't need deep technical skills anymore to create really convincing fake stuff.
Like what kind of fake stuff?
Well, fake e-commerce sites with AI writing product descriptions, generating images, even fake reviews and chatbots.
Okay, that's scary.
Also fake job postings, AI-driven phishing emails that are highly personalized, even fake AI-powered interviews to screen candidates or steal info.
Wow, so the usual red flags might not work anymore.
Exactly. Tech support scams are getting smarter too, using AI to gather info on potential victims first. Microsoft noted a lot of activity coming out of China and hitting Europe, especially Germany.
So the big takeaway is we all need to be way more careful online.
Yes, and tech companies need to build systems that are, as Microsoft puts it, fraud-resistant by design. It really shakes your trust in online interactions, doesn't it? It really does. Okay, let's move to the workplace. Microsoft again. With Copilot, what's new there?
They announced new specialized Copilot agents, think researcher or analyst. These are designed for more complex tasks, not just basic productivity stuff.
And these are rolling out broadly.
Initially, through an early access program for what they call frontier firms, the company's really leading the way in adopting AI.
Ah, the early adopters. Is there data showing if this stuff actually works?
Yes, their 2025 Work Trend Index report had some interesting findings. These frontier firms are seeing real benefits, like 71% of their employees report thriving compared to just 37% globally.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, they feel better equipped for their workloads, more optimistic. It's some solid evidence that early strategic AI adoption pays off.
So AI isn't just helping with emails, it's starting to take on more complex reasoning tasks, almost like AI colleagues or assistants.
Or even agent bosses managing workflows. It's a significant shift. But, like you hinted at, it could create an AI divide between companies that get on board and those that don't. And it changes what skills are valuable, right? More about managing the AI.
Definitely. Human oversight, guiding the AI, validating its work, those become crucial skills.
Okay, last big area, AI writing code. This seems to be happening incredibly fast.
It really is. You've got Meta, Google, Microsoft all pushing hard. Zuckerberg wants Meta engineers using AI for 50% of their coding within a year.
50%, that seems huge.
It is. Google said they're already well over 30% for new code written by AI, up from 25% last October.
And Microsoft?
And Ella mentioned 20–30% currently. Their CTO, Kevin Scott, even predicted it could be up to 95% within 5 years. They're also using it more for code review.
So this is a fundamental change in how software gets made. Faster innovation, more productivity.
That's the promise.
Yeah.
But it obviously raises massive questions about the future role of human software engineers.
Yeah, what does it mean for engineers? Is it less about writing every line of code?
It seems to be shifting more towards directing the AI, architecting the systems, validating the AI's output, ensuring quality. The core skill set is evolving.
And what about the quality of that AI-generated code? Is it secure, maintainable?
Big questions. Since AI learns from existing code, it could potentially replicate existing bugs or security flaws on a massive scale. We absolutely need new approaches to quality assurance and security testing for AI-written software.
Okay, so connecting all these threads, what's the big picture from this week?
I think it really highlights the duality of AI, doesn't it? Massive potential for productivity and innovation, but also significant risks like those scams and the need for security tools like Meta's.
And a real focus on practical deployment now, moving beyond hype to actual integration in workplaces, in coding.
Exactly. It's about making it work, making it safe, governing it. The pace is just accelerating both the good impacts and, well, the bad ones.
So it leaves you thinking, how is this incredibly rapid evolution impacting your work, your industry, and what new questions does it raise for you about balancing AI's power with using it responsibly? Definitely gives us all something to chew on.